Costnis, the Dalmacian Republic.
From the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
That guy looks like he's waiting for somebody. No? 5 years later? What did I just read? Year of the Realm 878. Okay.
It's good to see you, Sid.
Ah, yeah, bro, about that. So he's just pretending to be Sid. So he's now 33.
The bearers
Dude,
are
you're a few
locked
months
up
older
in
than
an
me.
old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
Because Sid is in the whole franchise, there's lots of dudes called Sid. So Sid's not a single person. Yeah, okay. So not pretending to be him, we've just taken his name.
Just don't say I didn't warn you.
No, I appreciate the warnings.
You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Could at least have changed your clothes in 5 years. That's just lazy game design. Talker must be getting old. How long do you live, boy?
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Wait, show me his cheek again? Does he still have the brand, or is he...
It's going to be all right.
It doesn't look as brown as it used to. Black, whatever colour it was meant to be.
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's like he's burned it off.
The outlaw. Sid's here.
He's burned it, so he no longer has a brand. Even though it's suspicious having a big massive scar on your left cheek.
Come on!
Yeah.
Summon the others.
Let's just pause when we get into combat.
The bearers.
Safe.
Cool. I totally have like grocery shopping to do. These cutscenes just kept going and going. Life needs to be lived. Alrighty, I am back. So, I believe we're going to start using lightning abilities, though I don't really know what they are. I had a thought while I was grocery shopping, but I've forgotten what that thought was. It had something to do with Joshua. Oh, right, yeah. We've just skipped 5 years ahead of time. We've just been thrown straight in the action, which, okay, cool, you're keeping the pacing, you're keeping the story going. But we don't get that conversation from Clive with Jill about Joshua. We just skip over that. His realization that Joshua is still alive, because having seen Joshua at an older age, not the child he was when he died, you can't refute the fact that that was Joshua, that he is alive since he has aged. I really would like to have seen that conversation between Clive and Jill about the fact that he's alive. I feel like we've just completely missed a story beat by not having access to that. And it annoys me. Who's a magic user? I think the dude back here is, and there might be one over here somewhere as well. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Rama's essence. Attuning the Rama not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on all nearby enemies and knocking them back. Blind Justice can be used to launch a barrage of ball lightning. Oh, and you just hold it, mark them, let it rip, and then it affixes to the target and can be ignited by striking it. Oh, wow. That sounds like way too much effort.
Sid dies here!
Excuse me. No. This man here. I wonder when it's going to use the abilities by itself.
Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
Cool, because I died super quickly because I used my ult. And it's not actually an ult, but it bloody feels like an ult. Especially given how expensive it was.
Titan sends his regards.
Get him!
There we go. Okay, so like summons a bolt down.
Over here! This way!
Hey. I know that I'm sure it would be more involved gameplay if I were to do all these combos myself. But honestly, it is way more interesting for you guys to watch this battle with the game doing all the work than if I were doing it. Because it's going to use way cooler abilities in a more efficient manner. Except I had to do that because it didn't grab him and I was just fighting the air.
Enough of this! Let him play with the kitten!
That's not
They
a cute
brought a pet.
kitty. They did. He's got a really small head. For a really beefy body. I'm a little concerned about his proportions too. This game is full of disproportionate people and creatures.
You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
I've done nothing but help the unfortunate.
Those things are fast.
Are they?
To be faster.
Okay.
Too slow.
Oh god. I was watching for his front end, not his back end.
Over here!
For God's sake, change your damn abilities. And again, change it. I need you to use your L2 ability correctly, please. It wasn't working in air stance. Air stance. Now, get up. You have that ability that gets you up quickly. Why do you suck at that sometimes? Oh yeah. My question is, do I just regenerate health randomly, or do I regenerate health proportionate to how much damage I deal? Sorry, cannot multitask apparently.
This one. This one.
I was dodging.
Nice try. And another. To me, boy.
African war panther. You have war panthers? What? I thought it was just like a one. This is not a one and done situation. Ow. I knew I'd get hit for not blocking that.
Over here.
Hey, my lightning killed him. Neat. It still hurt. I'm not gonna ignore that. Alrighty. Leveled it to 24. And we got a lightning shard. I guess we're going to get a new item out of that. Back, kitty. Clive looks a fraction older.
To hell with this.
That's the right attitude. I still wish y'all could have changed your clothes in 5 years.
They'll tell Hugo.
It's kind of boring.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait.
Yeah, we know.
Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
Well, I can let you die while I'm at it.
We never asked to be saved.
Okay.
Did you think
Cool.
we'd thank you?
I'll kill you then. Problem solved. You think I care?
Now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Look, Clive, if they want to stay in the muck, let them stay in the muck. Help only those who want to help themselves.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Next time you guys get used as bait, I'll just let you die. Sounds like a you problem. So are we going to take care of this, or are we just leaving it behind? New hideaway. Amongst the unfading remnants of ambitions. Okay, you know that is new. Remnants of ambitions long forgotten. Amongst the remnants, do Clive and his companions forge... Do is not the word I would be using there. Absolutely not the word I would be using. Benamir? Central Storm.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know.
Why haven't you done any further things in 5
For
years?
thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
Well, we're on this path. We're
When
committed.
Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong.
Just that they were given a choice.
Only that it was our own.
Mm-hmm.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name.
So start killing some crystals.
It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
It'd be hard to get here unspotted. This is a wise decision. Oh, that definitely looks like a Final Fantasy airship. Hope you have sentries. Even if you have no guards. Home, sweet home. Even though you keep leaving the crystals, you were right next to it.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Otto survived.
Never a dull moment.
A bolus boatman. Otto's alive.
Welcome back, Sid.
Thanks, Stace. Bardolph. Ooh, are you guys waiting for me? This is good, some training.
Again! I seen schoolboys swing harder.
Okay, so how's Gav doing? Is he still doing okay with his one eye? Pizza. Plank polisher. Why do planks need to be polished? That's the Moogle we just never spoke to back in the original hideaway. I don't see anyone I know. I don't see Gav. I don't see Blackthorn. I don't see Charon. Oh well, at least we have Otto.
Operations are suspended.
Ah, there you are, Clive.
And Tarya.
Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sent his thanks.
No one else does.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican.
Just as well he uses his nose and not his eyes.
Should be back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
Who even was that? Is it Cara? Vivian. Who the fudge is Vivian? Can I even talk to the Moogle? I can talk to the Moogle. Okay. Bye. That was worthwhile. Okay, so who's Vivian?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life. and none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm?
Can we start with your
To
history?
absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
What happened with the war?
Long though Sambrek's dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened
Although they
pastures.
look pretty black to me.
But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambrequois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor.
Oh, they destroyed
a
them.
nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world. Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Charon. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
If you're not giving your lessons for free,
right?
Why are you here?
Return this volume
And
to
where do you
old
even come
tomes on
from?
the shelves.
Why are you here?
Tell him it was adequate.
Why are you here?
I
Where did you
suppose it
come
wouldn't
from?
hurt to visit our resident hist.
Where the bloody hell did we pick you up from? A scholar and strategist who makes her home in the hideaway, analysing every shred of information that comes in from the wider world in order to divine the dispositions of the realm's armies and those who lead them. She offers her insight to Clive that he might better understand the lay of the land. The moniker Nine Tales, of which she herself is fond, was gifted to her by her fellow scholars. I really wish they'd darken this or broaden the letters. It's very hard to read. In recognition of her ability to speak at length on almost any subject. Huh? But why 9? That makes absolutely no sense to me. Yeah, okay. Still doesn't tell me where you came from and why. I don't like that we've just had an NPC dropped on us with little to no reason. Anyway, we're going to go see Harpocrates for the first time since he introduced himself to us. Oops, can't cut through that way. Ooh, upgraded. Got nice digs.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
Thank you, good
I
sir.
believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On gods and men.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
There wasn't the thing downstairs. Invisible?
The twins seem well.
Aye.
Who do they belong to?
Far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night. From some more than others.
Interesting that you
Wounds that
survived.
Remain. They are not quick to heal.
Since you were not exactly the most
Which is
spry
why
of
we must
people.
give them all the time they need.
That we must. Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
I mean, that's nice and all, but is there any vendors? Are there any vendors? The answer is yes. There is a shop and a forge. The Black Hammer and Charon's Toll. They survived! What do? I go down and how do I get to Charon's Toll, though? I don't see a door. Or is it just off this room? Hey!
Knock back a blink and you're already off
You
solving
survived.
everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a Stolas. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
Her hair is so long. And very thin. She has very thin hair.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Really? Oh, I thought it was permanently
Perhaps I should
banning
just
me.
have
No. It was just because he was talking. Blackthorn, you survived, my man. Ask about the past 5 years.
You've forgotten already?
Yep.
Because I haven't.
Oh, you're not going to keep going. I'm so sorry. I thought he was just like pausing because he was emotional. But no. It was a right pain in the ass getting his place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together.
Still.
That don't mean I intend on doing it again. Fair.
What's that for you, dear?
Alright, we have 11 bolt, which is 195. Which is going to be the best, I assume, by far.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Thank you. And then none of that. And still none of that. Okay.
That it?
Thanks, buddy.
Fine.
I'm glad you survived. I'm so sorry whoever the bloody hell I just whacked into. Charon.
And what can I do for you?
Has it really been 5 years since we left the old place? How time
I
flies.
remember it like it was yesterday.
We were all waiting to treat Sid to a hero's welcome when Kupka's lot turned up. Not that we knew it was them. They just poured in like a plague of rats, cutting down anyone and anything that stood in their way. Blood and bodies everywhere there was, and a voice crying out for Sid to save us in the midst of it all. I'll never forget those cries, try as I might.
You're our leader now, Clive.
Promise me you won't let anything like that happen again. Promise me that, come what may, Sid will save us. It's a bit difficult to save you when I'm going to be across the bloody continent destroying crystals. Hey.
coin purse weighing you down?
No, I'm fine. But thank you. Channeler's Whispers. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Accessory effect will not trigger unless the ability charged magic is learned. Crimson Tassels. Increases limit break generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. Increases limit break generation amount by 6% when taking damage. I'm not gonna lie, that one sounds amazing, but I wouldn't even know what I would change it out for. Torgal? His item is the only one I can really afford to swap out. Increases skill earned, increases XP earned. The Wages of Warcraft. Increases ability points earned a normal account by 20%. Oh, that's a lot. Damn. Not bad. Oh, you gave me full back. That's nice. Elixirs. Instantly restores all HP. An elixir? Weren't elixirs used for MP back in the day? I know MP is not a thing in this game, but isn't that what they're used? You're super expensive. I'm going to have to think about that one. Yeah, I'm going to have to think about that one for sure. May I sell the coral sword? Didn't really get to use it.
I'm thankful you got that much.
I think it's safe to say I'm never going to use these.
I reckon I can find a buy.
I should probably just get rid of
you
them.
got that much.
I mean, I'm never going to use these either, but you never
Finished, are you?
Maybe optimistic.
Blood on it? Have you been to the toll? I hear a new ship was supposed to
I have a stash? Since when?
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
So I hear. Reading table. You have a reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. I don't even know what this is supposed to be down the bottom right-hand corner. Is that meant to be a G? That looks like an R, not a G. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside, and the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing. I reckon... Oh, comma. I'll see you're done to wear... I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. To wear. What? I have no idea what you're trying to tell me, son.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance.
To kill
the
Hugo?
one we've been waiting for.
Are we killing Hugo? Can we take out the bloody crystals, for Christ's sake? Isn't that the point of our mission?
Here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid.
But he wants to pay it.
Knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Still have the feather? Mm-hmm.
He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
I was wondering if you were conscious enough to hear that.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Nope, it's inside him, dear. He knows exactly where it is.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does. To a world without Mothercrystals.
Well, I wish you'd get on with it. 5 years and nothing.
To sit.
That's disappointing, actually. Nothing short of disappointing. Really? Still don't know who this woman is. We have no idea where you've been, how you've learned these things.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Considering you've had no progress in 5 years. Yeah. Can you just hustle? If your fruit doesn't want to come out to play, then you can just die in the attempt rather than
Clive, a moment, if you...
not making it all.
My apologies. I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing.
No!
Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well.
Not Martha. Though I really wish we'd just get on with the actual point of the game, which is to kill the crystals.
Martha leave the rest.
If you keep doing other people's small things, you'll never get the big tasks done. How does one get to the mess? This way? Oh, down first. Oopsies. And then across. I don't know what that symbol is. Anywho.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And now it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Alrighty. Find the curse breakers. Where are they? Oh, I thought you said that we're going to meet them here. We're going to meet them... Oh, I see. I really feel like...
What happened here?
Now's the time to continue your momentum with the crystals. But instead we've like put the brakes fully on and are focusing on like the small things.
Staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical.